So we're about 2 hours, maybe less, into the track. So far the weather's not been too bad. It's sunny, but we're kind of masked by the trees. Really hot. Had one pee break in a bush, which was interesting. Nearly was stung by a wasp on the arse cheek. So that wouldn't have been fun. Yeah, all good so far, no complaints. Whoop! Everyone's getting a bit delirious now, aren't we?
Turn around.
Look at that view, can you see? I don't know why I'm asking the camera. So we're about to pass from the rainforest into the what's the zone? The heather zone.
Wow.
And it's called the heather zone,
Believe
it or not, because we're surrounded by heather. Heather's not a person. So last night, got a really good night's sleep. 3-course dinner, 3-course breakfast this morning. Woke up every now and again. It wasn't too cold last night. Got woken up by the monkeys actually, doing their what? Oh yeah, and farts. Woo! Snoring, farts, and monkeys. Today we've got an 11-hour trekking day. So this first bit we're doing now is the equivalent of climbing Snowdon, and then we're doing even further after that. But at the end of this, get a 3-course lunch. Can't complain. I've got my sexy hat on now as well. Tanzania, $5 from a local store. You just stop for water. I'm getting used to my trekking poles. Hate them. Nearly fell over, so they're not that good. We've got a long trek now. This is like the hardest bit of today, where we get to what they've called the top of Snowdon, and then when we get to the top, it's flat-ish. I like the sound of that. Up there.
Yeah, we get in there.
Somehow. There it is. So we've just finished a 9.5-hour day trekking across from that mountain to here. I'm knackered. And it's definitely getting colder now. Okay, oh my god, look. I've got red marks from my sunglasses. We are in the second camp and it's definitely colder up here. This is my tent mate Alice. I'm so tired. We got up at 5:30 AM, started trekking at 7, and what time is it now? Almost 6 o'clock. So we've been trekking all day, and we stopped for an hour for lunch, but all day. And at the start it was really, really hot because we were constantly on this steep incline, and then it got really cold, and now it's a bit colder, and we'll definitely feel it tonight. I think the altitude's starting to hit me a little bit now. I'm starting to get a bit of tiny bit of a headache, but I don't know whether that's a mixture of dehydration, sun exposure and tiredness, as well as altitude. So other than that, I feel okay. So this is my current view. That's the top. It seems so far away, but in 3.5 days, we'll be at the top.
It's got to be a lovely day.
Yeah.
There we go. Getting really high now. It's getting tough. Just stopped for a pee break behind one of these few boulders. There's the top. It still seems so far away, but we've come so far. It's getting really hard now, but we can do it. See this wave. Hello, Jumbo.
Jumbo.
Jumbo. Today we are climbing up that. I'm not sure whether you can see the people, but we're doing a big old zigzag up this massive wall. The peak still seems so far away. Really cold this morning, it's getting colder and colder and These trees grow only on Kilimanjaro. You will see them nowhere else in the entire world. Couldn't tell you the name of them like. Current view. Suddenly not scared of heights anymore.
Fed with snow, which is, you know, that's how they got.
Attempting to climb the Barranco wall. Made it to the top. And I wish you could see the view, but it's so cloudy now. It's so weird up here because every time you take a deep breath, you can feel the air going in, but it's just not the same. You can't feel the oxygen. Like, you're not filling your lungs. It's such a strange sensation, I can't describe it. And I'm assuming that the peak is up there. Can't see it right now because of the clouds, but we made it. So the next route is that way. We have to trail, oh god, which way is it? All that way, and then keep going all the way over to that mountain and then down the other side. So still got a way to go, and then 2 more sleeps left on the mountain, and then summit night. Can't wait. My lips are really swollen at the moment. I've had to take my ring off because my fingers are so swollen. My fingers are so swollen. You just feel like you're swelling up here. Everything kind of hurts. I've not had any nausea or anything yet. It's just headaches and everything's swelling up. Yeah, so far so good. Found an Alice. Alice is very rare in these parts. They're very hard to find. I should probably concentrate because we're going all over the rocks. I'm trying to balance and film at the same time. A bit silly of me. I look super sexy. So the attire I've got on today, I've got my water bladder on the front, carrying all the essentials, aka food, lip balm, tissues. On my back, I've got the main backpack. Well, not the main one, this is my day pack, where I put like layers, more snacks, water, things like that. And I'm wearing a very lovely fleece lined hat. Ooh, just concentrate for a second. My sunglasses, because even though it's very cloudy, it's still quite bright up here. I've got my Nike dry fit sweat top and some walking trousers with the all important walking boots, because why not? Ooh, should probably concentrate again. So for all of you people that just thought this was going to be a holiday, it's not. It's taken a lot of energy and it's really hard, but loving every second of it. I would show you the view, but we can't currently see it because we're surrounded by clouds. Bye for now. Okay, so after that last piece of footage that you saw, I actually fell on my arse after trying so hard to concentrate not to, which was hilarious, and I'm really gutted I didn't get it on film. So we're now back in our tent. We're here a lot earlier than all the other nights so far. The idea is that we spend all the afternoon relaxing, get a lot of food in us, rest, good sleep, blah blah blah, do another 5 to 6 hour trekking day tomorrow and do exactly the same tomorrow evening, and then we summit that early hours of the next morning, so 1 AM. So we're trying to get as much rest in as possible at this altitude so that we don't suffer too much when we get to the top. So you would have seen the footage of the Barranco Wall. That took us about 2.5 hours to climb, and it was the most fun of the whole trip so far. It was so challenging, but it was so much fun. A little bit scary because of how high it was and how close the cliff edge was, but it was really cool. Probably my favourite day so far. I feel okay today. The symptoms they're not really strong anymore, so I haven't really got a headache. I feel a lot better, so that's good. I'm really glad about that. There it is. Still seems so far away, but we summit tomorrow. So the aim of the game today is to just get as high as possible to high camp, rest, and then summit at 1 AM. Day 5. Still going. There it is. It's getting closer and harder. Harder to breathe, but it's fun. Say hi. Jumbo. So we're almost at Kosovo camp. Just got to get up this massive hill first, and then we're there. This is the last place we sleep before we summit tomorrow at 1 AM. Really excited, really nervous. Definitely feeling the altitude. It's a lot harder to breathe up here, but loving every second. That was the hardest experience of my entire life, but I did it. I'm here, and the views are like nothing I've ever seen before in my entire life. I'm beyond proud of myself. Look at this view. I did it. Yay!